welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are just dropping by, welcome, stay a while, subscribe and join the Bogart family. We would love to have you. You guys, first of all, happy Valentine's Day. It's a Monday. It was a beautiful day out here. You guys, we are cooking today some eggplant parmigiana. Yes, so this is I got this recipe from orsararecipes. He is amazing, does this delicious Italian recipes, and I love watching him. I'm going to link this recipe in the description box below. So you guys, here's what's going on. So today in the morning, before my son even went to school, my boys woke up really early and they surprised me with this beautiful flowers. I got some strawberries covered in chocolate and some colorful whatever that is in there, and of course the best part are these wonderful cards and a little bit of mommy juice. So I decided to make something special for my Valentine, my husband Justin. The reason I decided to make eggplant parmigiana because the other day, you guys, when I went to Costco and I took you all with me, he told me, can you get some lasagna and some eggplant parmigiana? They're already pre-cooked. They did not have eggplant parmigiana, and I'm so happy because now I'm going to cook it for him for the very first time. Believe it or not, we've been together for 10 years and I never knew that he likes eggplant parmigiana. I do. He knows I do. When we go out, he never ordered eggplant parmigiana. I actually didn't even know he likes it. But anyways, and we never bought it from Costco before. And then he told me that he never had it since we've been together. And I know he didn't because I've never seen him have it. So he explained to me that before we met years and years ago, when he used to live in California, you know, he was single and whatnot, he would buy this pre-cooked whatever from Costco, lasagna and eggplant parmigiana. But since I started cooking all this European dishes or whatever, he never asked for it. And I am going to cook it for him, you guys, and I'm taking you with me in my kitchen, so let's get started. Okay guys, for this recipe we need, of course, 3 beautiful large eggplants right here. Actually, we can do it with 2. I'm just gonna add a little more. The recipe calls for 2. And then we need breadcrumbs. I chose to get the Italian style because they're already pre-seasoned and it tastes amazing. We need 2 eggs, fresh mozzarella cheese. I got 2 just in case. These are the one in water. Beautiful. Then we need some pecorino romano cheese, parmigiano reggiano, and then we need marinara sauce. I chose this homemade. Of course, the best is if you actually make it home from scratch, but I did not. This is a really good marinara sauce, so we'll be using this. Pepper, salt, we need some olive oil, and we also need some flour. Okay guys, so first I'm going to go ahead and cut this eggplant in circles. Is that how you say, in circles? I'd say about 1 inch thickness. I know a lot of people cut them lengthwise like this, but I like in circles like that because then I'm going to cut this mozzarella cheese also in circles and put it on top. And then I'm going to put them all on this pan, and I'll show you in a second why I put them here. Before we cook them, they need to sit for about half an hour to an hour. They retain a lot of moisture. Well, they have a lot of moisture, so we need to get that out. Do the same thing with the second one. And put it right here, just like that again. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the third as well. Because this one is very small, it's not that big, so let's go ahead and do this one as well. Matthew, what are you doing over there, Matthew? Justin, I think he's trying to feed the animals again or steal their food. I think he's stealing their food.
If you're eating it, that's gross, bro. But hey, you do you, boo-boo.
Okay, guys, so here's my 3 eggplants. Instead of 2 large, I had 2 pretty big ones and 1 small. So this is perfection, you guys. This is a very important step right here. We have to put a generous amount of salt on each side, so it will extract the water from these eggplants. So I'm using pink salt. I always use this pink sea salt. So we're gonna go ahead and do this situation here. And it's okay if we put a little more salt. Don't worry about it, because you guys, guess what? We're gonna wash them and dry them after this. This is on this side, and let's do here the same thing. And then you guys, we're going to turn them around and do the same thing on the other side. Now guys, put this on the side for an hour and forget about them. First, we're going to go ahead and crack these 2 eggs. We're going to add some salt, pepper, and we're going to mix it. You know what? I have a little more eggplant. I'm gonna add another egg. There. Now we're going to put the breadcrumbs. You know, I'm gonna put everything that I have here. And I have here Italian style. Plus, I had a little bit left of just the plain one, and I put it all together. So I'm gonna put it here. Oh, actually, I can't put it all. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning here. Just a little more Italian seasoning. And I'm also going to add a little bit of cornmeal. I know that the recipe doesn't ask for it, but I've seen other people do it, and I'm a little bit intrigued to see how it's going to be. Just a little bit. And this should look like this. It looks great. And we'll put that to the side as well. Now guys, let me show you what is going on here. Do you see how, because we put the salt, how much water this is releasing? And you guys, the reason we do that, because eggplant is actually really bitter if you don't get this bitterness out of it. So that's exactly what the salt is doing. Now it's been about, I say, 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to go ahead and wash this, and then we're gonna fry them. Now I'm going to dry them off just a little bit, just like that. Now we're going to turn on the stove at medium low and add some olive oil. Okay guys, so now we're gonna take each of these beautiful slices, and first we're going to put them in flour, just like that. Coat it really, really well. Then we're gonna put it in the egg. And then we're gonna put them here. Look at this beauty. Oh yes. And now we're going to fry them. And we continue doing like this with all of them. And just like that, you guys, we're cooking this about 3 minutes per each side, and they should come like this. Look at that. Oh gosh, that looks so good. There you go. And then I have here prepared already a pan with a paper towel. So then when we put them here, the paper towel will absorb the excess oil. I decided to put the second pan so we'll get this done faster, because that's a lot of eggplant. And by the way, the 3 eggs that I used wasn't enough, so I'm gonna add 2 more. So I guess we're using 5 eggs. While our eggplant is cooking over there, we're gonna go ahead and cut this fresh mozzarella cheese into slices. This one here are smaller than I would like them to be, but that's all we found. So this will work. We're gonna cut them in about around 1 inch or so. Yes, James, you want a piece? I'm pretty sure we're gonna need all of them. Actually less than 1 inch, because I don't think I actually have enough. Yes, sweetie?
Do I have one?
Go ahead. Okay guys, now preheat your oven at 400 degrees. Once again, I'm using this homemade marinara sauce. So first, what we're going to do, we're gonna add a little bit at the bottom, just to coat the bottom really, really well. Just like that. And then we're going to add first layer of eggplant. This recipe says put more tomato and then the pecorino cheese and whatnot, but I'm adding fresh mozzarella, just like that. I think we might not have enough for all the coats, but we have the shredded mozzarella if we need more. But look at this goodness over here. Just like that. There you go. Then we're going to put more tomato sauce to coat it all together. Oh, and by the way, Justin had expressed that he likes more breading. So what I'm going to do, I was gonna double bread the eggplant, but I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is I have some extra left, so I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle just like that. More breading for my Valentine. And now you guys, we're adding some pecorino romano. Just like that. And I'm adding, what is this? Parmigiana Reggiano. a little bit of more tomato sauce. And then I'm adding the next layer of eggplants. It looks like I made too much eggplant, so it's okay. I'm gonna use the rest for another round. The rest of the cheese. Since I don't have enough of this cheese, I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese. Before I add the rest of the tomato sauce. Gonna coat it beautiful like that. We're gonna put this in the oven just like this without adding the remaining of the cheese. We're gonna put it in the oven like this for 40 minutes. Then we're gonna take it out, add the remaining of the cheese for 5 more minutes, and we're done. Okay, you guys, so clearly 3 eggplants was too much because I still have 1 left. I'm actually, it's in a pan cooking. So I'm gonna put it on the side. We're gonna make more, no problem. I'm sure you can freeze it or just put it in fridge and use it for another dish. So yes, 3 eggplants is too much, 2 is enough, 3 eggs would have been enough because remember I used 5 because I cooked all 3 eggplants, but they did not fit in that pan. So anyways, you guys, it's gonna stay there for 40 minutes. I bet it's gonna be so delicious. Also, you guys, you can use whatever, I've seen people use different kind of cheeses for this eggplant parmesan, but I've heard that the best is the pecorino, the the Parmigiano Reggiano and things like that. I think in this recipe, he only suggests mozzarella, but I've put all 3 kinds, you know, just because I always make some sort of tweaks here and there. But you guys, I'll meet you here in 40 minutes. Show you how it looks. Oh my God, you guys, this is already overflowing, but we need to do the last step. We need to add the remaining of the cheese, just put it for 5 more minutes and it's done. So I'm adding this pecorino first. He's right here. Matthew's here, drawing something. Okay, so we'll add the pecorino first.
I love being under that. Like, you know, I'm gonna grab a blanket and just show Kiki.
Then I'll add this Parmigiano Reggiano.
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Okay, just a little bit of just Parmesan cheese, just a little bit like that.
That's a little bit.
That's a little bit.
That cheese doesn't taste like our normal parm.
Yeah, because it's a little different. This goes back in the oven for 5 minutes and it will be all done. Oh God, there you go, you guys.
Oh my God.
Doesn't this look good? I put it actually for 5-7 minutes on 400 then, and then on broil for about a couple minutes.
I've never seen cheese liquefy like that. Looks delicious.
Okay guys, now that it's cooled off, I'm going to go ahead and cut this.
Hello people, I'm James from Phoenix. No. Just drinking some fizzy juice. And who doesn't like themselves some fizzy juice on a Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you enjoy your Valentine's snacks, kids. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That just looks good.
You guys, look at this. It really does look so good. See, we have in there the cheese. There's the cheese, there's the eggplant, the marinara sauce. Look at this goodness, y'all.
Mom's made good food.
Moment of truth, folks.
Thank you, baby.
Moment of truth.
I think the cats want to go outside. Okay, mommy's coming because they have food and water.
That is good.
Well, good. I'm glad
You
you
killed
like
it.
Thank
Very,
you.
very good.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. It's amazing. It's really good.
Like, she can't lie.
You did a really good job.
Thank you. For the first
Way
time,
better, way better than Costco.
why thank you. I think for the first time it's good, right?
It's so hot.
It is hot. James, you tried, baby. Happy Valentine's Day, boys.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Mommy loves you so much.